Hello. The assembly shop has returned, and this time is the Ashigaru. This is a Japanese wheeled tank destroyer which has some of the highest damage per minute in World of Tanks. In this video, I'll go through everything you need to know about the vehicle, and then you can decide if it's worth picking up for yourself. Now before we go any further, what is an assembly shop and how do I get this vehicle? Firstly, this will be an expensive vehicle. This is mainly aimed at only endgame people or people that just want to collect everything. Going back to last year's assembly shop, which is the Griffin, you'll see that each one of these can be inputted to then go towards the price of the tank. As you'll see, 10,000 free XP is 1%, 550 gold, 1.25 million credits, etc, etc. The best way by far to do this is to go and max out your blueprints as much as you can, so 280, and then max out the national fragments as well, which is 704. Then you just go and put in the rest of it being free XP, 640k, and that is the cheapest way you can get this vehicle. I wouldn't suggest you use gold, credits, or bonds. It's a complete waste in my opinion. And yes, the Ashigaru is going to be exactly the same price as the Griffin was. Now, if you don't have any of the blueprints, then it's going to cost you 1 million free XP. The reason why I say free XP is by far the cheapest is because most people will do it on discount, so they already have some laying around. So if you're brand new to the game, this is not for you. But if you are an experienced player or a collector of the vehicles, then yeah, you might want to be looking into this. Now, each one of these tanks is going to get a numbered style from 1 all the way up to 98,000, which is very nice. However, the event starts at midday UTC on the 19th of February. Most people are going to be at work at that time, which means they will never ever get a low number. And let's just pray that it's not sold out before people get back from work. In my opinion, this is not good. Like, it should have been done at 6 o'clock in the evening, just the same as the Griffin was when it was last sold. But anyway, enough about the actual event. Let's go and move on to the actual tank. Is it worth even going to get? You have 390 alpha damage with 277 standard penetration. Being AP, this is super nice, by the way. The premium round, which is APCR, bumps that up to 332 pen. And the HE on this vehicle is 105 pen with 510 alpha damage. I won't lie, the shell selection is super lovely on this vehicle. The HE especially, you can do a lot of damage with it. You have a 6.29 second reload time, which gives you 3,700 DPM. We don't have equipment on this yet. You do have a cooldown mode, which we'll get onto in a second, but that gives you 0.26 when you're not in the cooldown mode, and if you are, it's 0.19 with a 1.36 second aim time. This gun is just amazing. There's no other way of putting this. It is one of the nicest guns on any tank. I will say, however, the AP being exceptional just means that the APCR round on this is just through the roof. It's so good. Because as you'll see here, the standard shell velocity is 1,250 meters a second. The premium APCR is 1,540 meters a second. It is rapid. And if we are being realistic, yeah, you're not really going to fire the standard round if you have loads of credits. If I go ahead and put a normal gun rammer on this, and let's put it in the correct slot as well, we have 4,200 DPM. If we switch to HE, that's nearly 5,500 DPM. And the best thing is that the alpha damage is actually quite good as well. It's not like many tanks, we have all of this DPM, but then your alpha damage is like 200 and pretty useless. 390 is a lovely sweet spot. You have 1,800 hit points, which is fine. However, you got 41 forwards, 21 reverse, and a 25 power to weight. This being a wheeled tank destroyer, you might think that it's a lot faster. It really isn't though. If you put a normal turbo onto this, you go 45 forwards with 23 in reverse. And even if you were to put a bond turbo on this vehicle, it's 47 forwards with 25 in reverse. It just doesn't feel super fast. And because your power to weight is actually quite good as well, you get up to that top speed very quickly, which means that you never feel like you're gaining speed because you're not. You reach that top speed instantly, and it can feel quite slow because of that. Although I will say, going at 45 is more than fast enough, at least most of the time. You have 35% camo while stationary, with 22 while moving. We do have camo crew if we go and put camo onto the vehicle, nearly 40% while stationary, and 26% on the move. We do have 437 meters view range, meaning that if we do use vents not even in the correct slot, 447 meters, more than good enough. And as you would probably expect when it comes to the armor of this tank, no, it doesn't have any. You're going to get penned quite literally everywhere. And especially on the side or the hull because it's 30 millimeters thick. Now, equipment for this tank, we are going to be running bounty equipment because this is just a little bit of a review. I'm going to be playing it as I would on my main account. So I want vents, I want a rammer, and I want a turbo. This is pretty simple, I'm not gonna lie. This buffs absolutely everything that you need to. Gun is buffed, mobility is buffed, and then the view range is also buffed slightly. Now, if you do want a secondary loadout, so let's say that we get on Prokhorovka or something, because this is a tank destroyer, we can't put CVS or anything like that on it, but we can put low noise. And then it's kind of down to you. Obviously, you want the rammer, but then do you want vents or do you want a turbo? I think that's up for debate. You can pick and choose. For me personally, if I'm going to be playing proc, I'm probably not going to be moving that much. We'll stay with vents, which then gives you 43% camo while stationary and nearly 30% while on the move. For field mods, it's pretty simple. Left-hand side for the first one, then the accuracy, take the view range. When it comes to number 7, it's down to you. Go for the left-hand side if you want DPM, go for the right-hand side if you want the accuracy. I would much rather have the DPM because you go to 4.6k, and this is nearly going sub 5-second reload with 390 alpha. But you could go for the right-hand side and give yourself a little bit more accuracy. And then for the last one, choose the engine power. Aiming speed is already good enough. Okay, we're on Westfield. I'm kind of thinking that I want to go up here. This could be very, very good. Now, do I knock this one over so that it goes this way? It's not quite the way that I wanted it to go, actually. Like that? Do I get spotted by the 50B? I don't get spotted by the 50B. That's insane. Okay, and then I should be okay to do this and just sit here. We load premium because we're going to need it. And then I should be able to shoot the IS-7 in a second. There we go. Wonderful. Here we have the full power of the DPM. This DPM is absolutely insane. Set him on fire? I love the way the gun recoils as well. I don't quite have the... I mean, maybe I can hit this. It's like a 50-50. Lower plate I'll be able to hit, though. Like, look, my entire game is shaking! And we've already done 1.8k. Just like that. Just like that. 1.8k. This gun is so good once you manage to get into a position like this. So, so good. And you don't need to wait for it to cool down. The cooldown mode is just there for a little bit of extra accuracy. It's really not needed. You already have 0.26. It's more than accurate enough. I think that the cooldown mode suits tank destroyers the most out of any class. Medium tanks and heavy tanks and stuff like that, it just doesn't really make sense. Whereas with this, I mean, I suppose for some medium tanks, if you're a sniper like a Leo or something like that. But with this especially, it's super, super nice to have. I've actually even got the tracking on that. I've done 3.1 just like that. Anyone peeking this? Just got to keep an eye out on other people that are peeking. There we go. He's perma-tracked now because he's already used the repair kit. Although actually hitting that again is a little bit of a challenge. Yeah. Even with this gun. Even with this gun, no matter how good it is. Hori? Can I shoot the Hori? Nope. That would have been quite impressive if we hit that. I mean, the camo rating as well. You think about it, we didn't get spotted when we were out in the open in front of the 50B. I get the 50B was a little bit further away, but still impressive. Now, we are winning this side, which is good. However, I don't want to over-push anything. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. Is there any way that I can actually shoot the Hori? No, there's no way that I can shoot the Hori. Not from here. I need to get into a better position to maybe shoot the... Well, I'm not going to shoot the 50B. He's running all the way away. It's now time to push up. We've done 4,000 damage, just like that. And we've even got a bit of assistance from the tracking as well. It's now time to just push up. Instantly, you'll see, we're at like 50 going downhill, but you can hear the engine. And this, in combination with feeling like it's not getting faster, makes you feel like it's slow. It's not slow. Like, okay, 46 is not rapid by any means. But it's also not slow. Nice. See if we can just do a little bit more of a cleanup. Load HE for the gorilla. Hang on. Wait, I need to go backwards. Oh, almost. Wait, he might do it again. He might peek this side, actually. Come on, let me HE him. I don't actually know if I can even shoot him from this bit. Please, little gorilla. I should really move around. Hey, how do you not spot a gorilla? Got like the same camo as a bus. Okay, I don't like the look of that. Going back to standing rounds because they are in our base and it's probably the Manticore. To be fair, I can maybe stay with HE if it's the Manticore. Okay, Ares is pushing up this side. Last thing I want to do is get spotted on top of this and then just die instantly to everyone, but that is not worth it. We are up on kills, but we're not up on the actual damage. Well, now we are. I can't quite see what the HP difference is over the other side of the map. What am I stuck behind that I can't see this? Can I just not see it? Oh, I guess I can't. I will be able to see it now. If he gets spotted again... Okay, thank you, game. I love the fact that these have armor, by the way. And I will keep repeating that every single time I bounce off of one of these, because it should not have armor. Don't worry about it. Well, I need to try and get more damage done. We've kind of just sat here doing nothing. So it is time that we got a little bit more. Although I can't actually move anywhere. So at the same time, I just have to sit here because we don't have armor. So we can't peek anywhere. Yes, we might be able to outspot a few people and be very, very annoying. But the gun is the main thing that I want to use. Does that IS-7 die for this? Where is their manticore? I'm guessing their manticore is just spotting everyone over here, so they can't go through the mid. The fact that that's dead is good. Okay, let's go out wide this way and see if we can support the E5. I mean, maybe, I don't know if the E5 can even get into the cap. I don't know if he can. I don't think there's a way that you can do it. The E5 is pinging here. Does that mean that they're there or not? The thing is, I will never ever outspot a manticore, no matter what I do. So there may be a call to say, Max, why don't you just go forwards, go into a bush and just sit there? If there's a manticore there, I get spotted instantly, I'm dead. Because I don't know where anyone else is. The STRV is probably chilling at the back here. Manticore is probably just chilling down here somewhere, because why would you not defend the base? That's the only way you're actually going to lose. So it's kind of no point of me trying to push up anywhere. You just drink coffee and just chill. Triangle life. Triangle does not move. Oh, the IS-4 is going for it. I'm not too sure if it's wise to put 2 people down here into a crossfire or whatever it is, but you never know. 50B is down there. 50B is going to end up killing everyone though. I need to move to be able to shoot this in case they get pushed up that way. Someone just shot over here. Well, they're definitely not going to be pushing back to the base. The E5 is moving forwards though. Am I spotted? I'm not spotted. Okay, do you know what? I'm just going to sit behind this. Gorilla shot him. So the gorilla is, I don't know where, over there. This is the problem. We can't really do anything because of the manticore. We just spin. Just spin for a little bit. Well then. Hello. I can't really go and just YOLO you either. 50B should die for that though. That's good. If the manticore comes for me, that's a bit different. But I think that the gorilla, if he's shot there, he's either up the top there, which I don't think is the case because these would have spotted him. He has to be like at the back here or at the back over there. I'm spotted. Still spotted. I don't know whether I don't know if he's here or if he's all over there. Manti? Manit! Yes, the Manit! That is it. This is lost. We're not winning this. He's in one of these. He's moved up. I don't know which bush. He's like here, and the Manti will just run away and just hide from this. There's the gorilla. Okay, the gorilla's dead. Manti would have ran. I don't know what health the STRV's on. Well, that's really, really just anticlimactic. It just, the game was over because they have a light tank and we don't in the end game. Manti's here. Hello. There we go. I mean, we lose regardless. A draw is a loss, so you might as well just try and go for it. Well, that is what happens when you have a light tank on the enemy team that knows what they're doing, and tank destroyers. You can't push. You can't win. But I mean, the gun was good. We done all our damage within, like, a minute. It was basically 1 minute of gameplay, and then 14 minutes of sitting doing nothing. Very good. It's time for Erlenberg, and I think I'm just going to sit on these rubble piles here, because I don't know where I would go on this map. In this tank. So we start out by just going up here. Maybe we can shoot something. I'm not sure. I haven't actually played here since the update because every single time that I've played a tank, it's been capable of going to the castle. So I don't have any idea of what to do on this map. I don't even know if this still works. I can actually shoot these and not get spotted because they're out of the view range. Bye. That's unlucky. That's again very unlucky. Well, they had fun. Light tank's gone. Any shot here? Oh, there is a slight shot if he goes further forwards. Actually, is there? No, I think I'm a bit too low down. Okay. What about this? Anything over here? I mean, the gun's accurate, but I don't know if it's that accurate. Might be able to do it. I mean, it hit. Hello, T50. Oh my god! Okay. Turns out, not that accurate. Now we can begin the farming, though. Be unspotted. Now we begin. This is where you want to be with this tank. It's a bit harder to actually see because of that guy's gun. Could I go back here and then am I a bit safer? Oh yeah, I have loads of cover back here. That's nice. This is a much nicer position. Do I have shots on this as well? If they overpeak, but I'm going to get spotted if I shoot. So we just need the Rambo to stay here, and then I can begin the farm as well. Just don't need him to take damage. He just has to hide. Doesn't have to do anything else. I'm not sure if I can go back any further this way to get even nicer shots. Any of this possible? Do you have shots on the E50 at all? Or the T57? I think this is an even worse position. Why is my Rambo going under? You don't need to go under. I just need this spotted. Tell you what, we cross over, we see if we can spot for ourselves if the 705 comes down. It sounds like a strimmer! What the f... Okay. Oh wow, he spots me as I go up. Hey, what is this? It sounds awful! Okay, one more into 257. We don't even get spotted for it either. I can maybe try and finish this off now. Finish that off. Lovely. Do you get the spotting on T57? Unfortunately, my team has just completely vanished. That is an awful sound. Oh. Well, I have more DPM, but not a clip potential DPM. That bounces? It's literally the side of his tank. Well, yeah. There's not a lot to do. Another defeat. Fantastic. I won't lie, the standard rounds are just completely useless. I don't think I've shot one standard round yet. I might as well go for this kind of loadout. Because the difference between the standard rounds and the premium rounds is just the premium round is just so much better. Even though that these are exceptional, this is just so much better. Ah, Redshirt, you won't let me... You won't let me down, will you? He might. I'll tell you what, this tank is... It's one of those tanks that, yes, it is a sniper, obviously, but the thing is that because you're slower than most snipers, or sniper mediums, or sniper tank destroyers, or whatever it is, you don't want to commit to a full flank, because you're too slow to then get out of that area, if it then fails. Oh, HG. Beautiful. Can I do one more? Oh, I thought he was going to go back left. What on earth are you doing? I can't see where the ridgeline is. Like, I don't know where the ridgeline starts and ends, etc. It's quite annoying. Oh, wow. There we go. Begin. Yeah, like, I know that the standard rounds are good, but, man, 1.7k shell velocity is something else. It's the same with the Leo 1. Like, the standard rounds are good, but why would you fire them? Other than credits. Other than credits. I know not everyone has millions upon millions, but if you're buying this vehicle, you probably do. Oh, wow, the Manticore is over here. I could finish. I could finish. Oh, Type 61. I get he had to go out of cover. Or back into cover. It's worth a try. Is this filling peaking? There's no way. There's no way he's trying to peak that. The AMX 13105 is still alive as well. I don't know where he is. I mean, our T100 seems to be very freely peaking up here. I'm spotted. Okay. You think he's in this... Do you reckon he's in this bush line as well? He could be. He could be up here or he's in this bush line. One of the two. It would not be... I don't know whether or not that hit. That one didn't. I didn't see any splash on it though. I hit him twice. Lovely. Okay. That's a little bit more freedom for our Manticore. And then I should be able to put one into this. This gun is so nice. So nice. I was going to intuition into HE for the Manti, but not really necessary when he's on that much health. We need to try and get into this game though. Do more damage. We've done not really that much. This is what I mean. Like you feel very slow. It feels slow. It's not that slow. Yes, 46 is a little bit slower than 70 or like a Leo 1, but it's not super slow. It's not like you're a mouse. Ares is just there. Tiger 2. Tiger 2? What on earth is this? You okay? You all good? Wait, Tiger 2 didn't die. Don't tell me we're going to lose again. Go back. See, changing flank is annoying in this tank. Because of the speed. Because you don't go at 70 like other medium tanks, etc. It's very slow. It feels very slow for changing flank. Okay, can I get shots on this BZ? I can. Aim. Good. I'm not going to get another one though. Man, this is a struggle. They're all in the wrong positions as well. Oh, that's awful because now we don't have anyone to spot this. If he was back here, it would have been a lot better. I can't do anything to defend this guy. Oh, my Ares is also just going off on his own. I don't know what that is. Okay, I have to close distance and try and win that way because I won't win by sitting at the back here. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I'm not going to win anyway, but there's definitely no way of winning if this is the case. Don't even have shots at him. Well. High roll? Not quite enough. And I'm dead to the Ares. Goodbye. I don't know, man. Like, I apparently just don't have a team that's capable of winning in this session. I've been saying this for a while now. Trying to gain gameplay footage to actually make into a video is exceptionally hard in the current matchmaking environment. It's awful. Well, I mean 4.6 because we did get a bit of blind on the 13105, but yeah, again, another defeat. So that means in total I've played 4 games in which you've only seen 3 because the first one was Sand River and I literally sat in the corner doing nothing for the entire game, which ended in a 15-5 loss again. That was fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to show you what this tank is capable of, but I can't really do it when the matchmaker's like this. I'm not good enough to get 5,000 average damage with the current matchmaking. But 3.8 over these 4 games, I'll take that, I guess. So the Ashigaru. This suffers from matchmaking, obviously. You need a good matchup to actually get the most out of this vehicle. Like on Westfield, where we had the potential to just keep firing and firing and firing, that is what you really want. However, because you are not rapid, changing flank is a bit of an issue, as you saw in the Red Sheer game. So in total, this tank is very good. I really enjoy this, but the games will sometimes just leave you with you doing nothing if you're just an average to maybe just a bit of above average player. I think obviously that the exceptional players are going to do absolutely insane things in this tank, but for most normal people, you might struggle with this. However, I will go and get one of these on my main account. I will spend the resources on it because I do like it. I like this tank quite a bit. And also, I'm kind of a collector. It's kind of my job. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.